We have a traditional service. It's our very first service on Sunday mornings, and it's really a neat service. We use our choir and orchestra, and I love it because it allows us to sing some of the old songs that I grew up singing as a little kid growing up in our church, and so we get a chance to sing those songs that are dear to our faith and just the old hymns.
One of the key differences between hymns and contemporary Christian music is that hymns were written by theologians, people that really wanted to communicate a sermon, a message from the Bible, but with songs.
There's a wide range of audience really in our tradition service. Some people honestly think that that service is really geared for senior adults, and that's really not the case at all. It's really not about generation. It's about a preference and an enjoyment of a style of music. And so we have all ages that really attend our tradition service, just people that really just enjoy a more traditional style of music. It's not rocking and it's not band driven. It's definitely more orchestral with large choir, and we have senior adults that love that service, but we have young adults that just enjoy singing and being a part of that more traditional type service.
When I think about worship, I remember Genesis when God talked to Abraham and he said, you need to go and sacrifice your son. And that's the first time when the word worship appears in the Bible, when Abraham talked to his servants and he said, you know what, you stay here, my son and we're going to go up there and we're going to worship and we're going to come back. And when I see that, I don't see music, I don't see a song, I just see a man willing to sacrifice his only son. And when we come and we lead worship in traditions, I'm picturing people that maybe they may not be raising their hands, they may not be very energetic in the way that they sing, but what I can see is they are people willing to bring a sacrifice of praise to God. They are in sync with the Lord, and they enjoy worshiping God in a different way.
I think about my father and his generation, and when I really stop and think about his life, even as a senior adult today, so many things have changed in his life. I mean, the computer generation, lights, visuals, his whole world has completely changed. And for my dad, the one thing that was always familiar to him was his church experience. But now the modern churches come in and they've even changed that experience for many of our senior adults. And so nothing now is familiar to our seniors. And I think a strength of our church is our traditional service, where we say, you know what? You matter. Our senior adults, you matter in a fast-changing, fast-paced world where so many things are different in your life. You can come to a service that still reminds you of the days where that you loved and the music that you enjoy. And I think what the tradition service says to many of our senior adults is, we value you. We have not forgotten you. Our church is not passing you by just to reach the next generation. But you matter. My father's generation matters. And we are going to do a service that's going to bless you and meet you and communicate to you right where you are.